Hello, this is Uma Arora from Tutors.com, and in today's video we are going to talk about statistics and frequency. So the main topics which we are going to learn in this video are cumulative frequency and telemarks. So let's move forward, and here are a few warm-up questions for you. You can pause the video here and you can give them a try, and once you are done you can resume the video to check your answers. We'll pat you back if all of your answers are correct, and now let's move forward and let's have a quick discussion about cumulative frequency. So first, let's talk about this term, which is frequency. So we can say that the frequency of a particular data value is the number of times the data value occurs. For example, if 4 students have a score of 80 in mathematics, and then the score of 80 is said to have a frequency of 4. I'll just write it for you. So here we can say that this 4 is the frequency of 80. Let's try with a similar example. So let's imagine if 8 students have a score of 50 in mathematics, and then the score of 50 is said to have a frequency of 8. So this time the frequency would be 8. Now let's talk about cumulative frequency. So a cumulative frequency distribution is the sum of the class and all the classes below it in a frequency distribution. All that means is that you are adding up a value and all of the values that came before it. So let's try to understand that how we can work or find out cumulative frequency with the help of the given example. So let's have a look at the given example, and you'll find out that we are given or provided here with the raw data. So first we are going to convert it into a frequency distribution table, and after that we are going to work out its cumulative frequency. So in the given data, 23 is the smallest number and the number 28 is the largest one. So what we are going to do here is we are going to condense that into groups like 20 to 30, 30 to 40, and that would go up to 90 to 100 because the largest number was 98 here in the data. So now let's talk about these groups. Well, there is a special name given to the groups, which is class intervals. I'll just write it for you. So the lower number in the class interval is called lower class limit, and the upper number in the class interval is called upper class limit. And now let's talk about class width or size. So you can find that out by taking away the lower class limit from the upper class limit. Now let's move forward towards the next slide. So this is the class intervals, and this one is the frequency. Let's learn how we can find out the cumulative frequency of the given distribution table. So as you can see here, the cumulative frequency for the first data point is the same as its frequency, since there is no cumulative frequency before it. So as we know that cumulative frequency is the running total of frequencies, to work out the next cumulative frequency, what we are going to do we are going to add the next absolute frequency to the given number. So we are going to add 4 to the number 1, and that gives you an answer of 5. The same way for the next one, what we are going to do is we are going to add a number 4, which is the absolute frequency, to the running total, and that would give you a number 9, which is the next cumulative frequency. The same way we are going to add another 1, which is absolute frequency, to the number 9 to work out the next cumulative frequency. And the same way you can work out for all of the number. So this was all about cumulative frequency. Now let's talk about telemarks. So we can say that telemarks are a quick way of keeping track of numbers in groups of 5. So one vertical line is made for each of the first 4 numbers, and the 5th number is represented by a diagonal line across the previous 4. For example, if you look here at the table, so here we had a 1, so we can show 1 in telemark as just one single vertical line. To show 4, we'll use 4 vertical lines, but if it's a 5, we'll draw 4 vertical lines, and then we'll show 5 by making a diagonal line across the previous 4. Okay, let's say if you wanted to make a 7, so what you can do is make 4 vertical lines and then a diagonal one. So this is 5, and then you can add another 2 to make that a 7. So this was all about telemarks and cumulative frequency. Let's move forward, and here is a question for you. So you can pause the video here and you can try the given question, and once you are done, you can resume the video to check your answers. Well, congratulations if all of your answers are correct, and thank you for watching this video. For more, please visit justtutors.com.